Welcome back everybody. I know it's late, it's 3 minutes past 10 now, so by the time you get this video it's going to be about 11:15. Right, I want to just encourage you to watch a video that I put on the other day, I think it's 2 days, maybe 3 days ago, about the performance of the three systems over the period 1st to the 17th of January. And then hopefully that will enlighten you as to why I have faith in the three systems I adopt. I've never held anything back. I've always said we will always have more losers than winners. But, and I also did another video probably a week or so, maybe a week or two ago, about the aim this year is to, if we can get out of these long shots 2 to 3 winners out of every 20, we would show a decent profit over a year. And that's the aim, and that's how this system works. Long shots are exactly that, they are a long shot. And if they don't come in, we shouldn't get too frustrated, because like last week, Tuesday 16 to 1 winner, Thursday 16 to 1 winner. You know, 2 of them 32. So you could afford to have 20 losers then and still be nicely in profit if you were doing a pound stake or 50 pence each way even. And that's why I don't want people to get frustrated with the systems or these systems, because it's how the systems work, and it's how I work. The reason why I do long shots and back form is they're exciting, they're fun, because most of them are big prices, and if we can get 1 or 2 of them in a week, then we're laughing. Anyway, I hope you go and watch that video of the performance 1st to 17th, or even go back to the video about my aims for this year, because they are really interesting to watch. Some good statistics in there, good figures, shows you the winners and the losers, and the winners and the places, and it tells you that I have losers. I don't lie. I'll always say that, you know, we'll get more losers than winners, and I think that's why people like the channel, because I'm open and honest and I'm straightforward with you. There's no sugarcoating here on this site. I'll always tell you as it is, whether it's good, bad or downright bloody ugly. Anyway, we have your selections for the 20th of the 1st. Now it's up to you whether you back them or not. I always back my horses, and I'm happy to do so. I'm proud to do so. I put a lot of work in over a lot of years, especially the back form system. The other two are new. But I love doing it. I love doing it for you people, because I just want you to have some fun, a bit of excitement, and hopefully a little bit of money in your pocket. That's all I do it for. I'm just exactly the same as you. I'm just a punter. Right, here we go. Newcastle, 12:43. Bear with me, I'm going to grab my glasses. Now, I'm very behind tonight because I had a very bad asthma attack in the night, which frightened the living daylights out of me. It's the first one I've had for many years. And the last one hospitalised me. This one fortunately did not, but I did really struggle for a couple of hours, so I am very well behind today, and it's just not been a good day. Anyway, here we go. Your long shot selections for the 20th of January, Tuesday. Newcastle 12:43. Number 10 on the race card, Maui Breeze. Maui Breeze. Now, it's had a £1 drop since finishing second 2 races ago. That puts it bang on the mark to win this race, or certainly grab a frame. And it's not a bad price. And I've not put the prices down tonight quite simply because they are fluctuated so much over a couple of hours. I can't even give you an accurate price, so you'll have to check them when you put your bets on. So that's Maui Breeze, 12:43, £1 drop since its second 2 races ago, and it's £10 below its last winning mark. And in the same race, and I don't like this, but Lightning Comp, it's been put up £1 since finishing second. It's number 3 on the race card, £9 below its last win rating, and that's 2 in that race. So, you know, I can make a case for both of them to get in that frame tomorrow. and actually both of them, possibly even two, certainly make a big case for Maui Breeze to even win the race, just with those poundage drops and things. Right, Newcastle 2:13. Now this is, I know it's a big outside this one, but I've said it's fluctuated quite a lot tonight. Well, they all have. Chiefman, it's number 10 on the race card. It is £20 since below its last win. So it's nicely in there, would almost borderline being a back form horse, this one. It's down 2 since finishing 6, but it has got a claimer on board, which actually puts it in the frame if the claimer works in its favour. So that's a big outsider that could just scrap a place tomorrow and give you a nice return. That's in a 2:13, a Newcastle Chiefman. Right, moving on to the 3:43. Now, I can't really make a case for this one, but I ain't going to leave it out. Badosa. It's number 8 on the race card. It is £10 below its last win mark. The form, there isn't any. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's one you really are going to have to tread very carefully with an air on the side of caution. But I'm throwing it in there because you can guarantee if I leave it out, it'll go and do something. And I was tempted to leave it out because I know some of you get frustrated at loser after loser after loser. But I can't. I won't apologise for what the systems produce. You know, if the system produces it, I've got to put it out there because, like I said, you just know that if you don't put it out there, it'll go and win, or certainly get a place at a big price. And people think, why didn't you tell us then? So I can't win, can I really? Anyway, that's Badosa in the 3:43 Newcastle. Right, we're still on the long shots. Moving on to Southall. In the 5 o'clock, Outrun the Storm. Number 3 on the race card, £10 below its last win mark. It's down £3 since it had a 3rd place finish. So that puts it right in the frame for a win. And now I think earlier on that was anywhere between 7 and 10 to 1. It was bouncing back and forward. So that's why I'm just not giving you the prices tonight. Now I like the look of this next one. 5:30. Bosch. Number 6 on the race card, £13 below its last win mark. It's down £1 since it finished 3rd in a recent race. So again, that's right in the frame and I can make a case for it. And most of these I can make a case for at least a frame tomorrow, and that's quite encouraging. Right, 6:30 now at Southall. What a cracker. Number 8 on the race card, £12 below its last win mark. It's down £4 since it finished 5th recently. So that again, I can make a case for. I can get right in that frame with the poundage drop. So all of those I've given you there, as much as there can be erratic prices, you can't rule them out if they run to form. If they run to form and the claimers count where there is a claimer, I can make a case for all of them apart from Badosa. Right, that's the long shots for tomorrow. Moving on to the back form system for tomorrow. Now, we've already got Outrun the Storm in the 5 o'clock. We've now got Prince of Bel Lear. Number 9 on the race card, £35 below its best ever win rating. It's down 2, but it's got a claimer on board which puts it right in the frame. So again, I can make a case for it. You know, £35 already is a substantial amount. And then it's got a claimer on board, which is included in that, and it's dropped at £2. So even though the form isn't great on it, and it's about 25 to 33 to 1, you can make a case for it. And this is why People are probably like, he's crackers him, he's cuckoo. I'm not cuckoo. I'm just, I like to give you exciting horses to follow. If be honest with yourselves, right? Look me in the face now. Are you looking? Right. If I give you 4 horses a day that were 11 to 8, 12, 11 to 8, 9 to 4, 13 to 8 and evens, you'd be bored. You'd be bored. You'd think, what's the point? And if I did give it, you'd be having to put substantial amount of money on them to get anything back. You don't have to put much on these to get anything back. Because if one of these comes in, you're going to be quids in. And that's what I love about these systems, and that's why I love doing what I do. And that's why I think we get the comments we get, because people love the excitement of the big prices. And just the fact that one of them could actually go and win, like they did last week, those 2 big 16-to-1 winners. You can't forget them. And I know people have pulled me in the past and said about, oh, he celebrates this, that and the other. Why wouldn't you? Why shouldn't anybody celebrate wins, especially if you're getting 16-to-1 winners? And that's why I do it. You know, I'm not going to give you silly little low-price horses, which, to be honest, unless you're putting 50 quid on, there's no point in backing them. Because there's no fun in it. It's boring. The excitement is in the big prices, the medium to big prices. That's where the fun is. That's where the excitement is. That's where the big returns can be for very small amounts of money outlaid. Right, back form. Right, so I've given you Prince of Bel Air in the Southwell 5 o'clock. Right, in the Southwell 7 o'clock. Now, we've backed this a few times, and I do expect this one to actually come good for us tomorrow. Halifon, number 2 on the race card, £37 below its best official rating, win rating, may I say, and it's down £2 since its last run, and Billy Loughnane, or Loughnane, is on board for Ian Williams. Halifon, but it's a poor price tomorrow, but it's not a daft 13 to 8 or something like that. It's about 9 to 2. So it's still a good enough price to put a couple of little bob on to get a bit of nice profit, isn't it? And here's another one we backed recently. It lost to Atoll Blair Boy last week. It came 4th in the Newcastle 343. Asad Jamira, number 2 on the race card, £30 below its best official win rating. Dropped 1 since finishing 4th. So it puts it in the frame, but can it just go and get that win tomorrow? It's very much due a win, Asad Jamira. It's certainly one we've backed a few times, as we have Halifon as well. Now, I haven't done the 4-step system. I just haven't had time with me having that attack in the night and just not feeling very well at all today. And I'm not even going to do them tonight. It's too late now for me to start making a move on them, because it takes 2 or 3 hours. So I'll be up early in the morning. I'll be working my way through them, and if anything stands out in the 4-step system, I'll put a video out mid-morning, mid to late morning, and hopefully there'll be 1 or 2. There's never a massive amount on the 4-step system, because you've got to have, it's a really in-depth system. It's so, I do punish myself, because I come up with these systems which are really long-winded, and I've got to be honest, this one is. Each race I can say would definitely take me 20 to 30 minutes each race I do. There's a lot of calculating to do, so I do make it hard for myself, don't I? Anyway, look, I love you all, you know I do, and I really appreciate you following the channel. You're an absolutely brilliant bunch of people. You're amazing subscribers, you really are, and I still hope you're having some great fun. But I want you to be frustrated at times as well, because that makes you want to come back for more the following day. Anyway, thanks for watching the horse racing series just on Teesside Ste&Dee, who's always smiling regardless of what goes on. Good night, God bless.